Wir haben 7, 8 und 9 geschossen, brauchen wir 10 gute Materials. Das heißt, ja, ich werde mal alles ansammeln, was ich ansammeln kann. Und dann gehen wir zum 10. Zum Brunnen mit einem 10 Material langen Seil. Okay, wir haben 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1 fehlt uns noch. Stimmt, wir haben eine Sache noch nicht gemacht hier in der Aufnahme, hier im Let's Play. Wir haben nämlich immer noch das Messer kein einziges Mal benutzt und das Messer werden wir hier benutzen. There's a memorial for someone in a language you don't understand. The memorial says on top of the stone is a strangely shaped hole. It's narrow and seems to go down a little over the 5 inches. Dann haben wir einige Sachen versucht on stream, aber letzten Endes war es das hier, was nur da reingepasst hat. The knife might fit in the memorial's hole. Put it in? Yes. You slowly stab the knife into the memorial. It's a perfect fit, but you lost the knife. Ew. Es ist... Was ist denn das hier bitte? Best not to make eye contact. Excuse me? Was ist das hier bitte? The stone case is filled with a black liquid and long tangled hair. It's impossible to tell where the hair begins or ends inside. You don't know if the hair is moving on its own or if it's a trick of the rain. You might be able to cut this hair for rope. Cut and take the oily hair for rope. Yes. As soon as... Da ist es noch. Da oben ist es noch und es wird immer... Es wird immer da bleiben, habe ich das Gefühl. As soon as you cut off some hair, the rest gets quickly sucked into the liquid below. You took the oily hair. Was auch immer da war. Hier ist es nicht zu sehen und ich bin irgendwie froh drum. Ich weiß zwar nicht, warum öliges Haar ein gutes Rope sein soll, aber das haben wir im Stream schon getestet. Es ist wie auch immer das gehen soll. Okay, wir haben 10 Materialien. So wie es aussieht, gibt es insgesamt 15 Materialien. Das heißt, es gibt 10 gute und 5 schlechte. All that can be heard now is the echoes of raindrops, bla bla bla. So. Und hier sind wir. The rope has come to an end. You did it. You made it to the bottom. Oh dear. Nobody's here. Ugh. Your only company is bones, rotting meat and maggots. Good thing you have experience with maggots. Oh dear again. Someone cut the rope. It's up to you now to decide what to do. Hat er gerade gesagt, es ist gut, dass du schon Erfahrung mit Maden gemacht hast? Hat er damit das eine gemeint, das eine Ende gemeint? A metal door sits between you and the only exit to the well. There's a dim light shining through the bars on the door. Wir schneiden die auf. You'd probably be able to get through the door if you cut the bars. Cut them? Yes. You break through the bars and unlock the door from the other side. This is the door to the stairs. There's an out of order sign with the door additionally being locked. That is a fire hazard. Und hier unten drunter sind Haare. Peeking through the reinforced window you see the stairway. Some kind of sludge is covering all of the steps. A singular wet floor sign floats near the window. Ist das ein Overhead-Projektor? A variety of photos and notes litter the corkboard on the wall. The notes are connected to pictures via thread and pushpins. They seem to detail the names, ages, and blood types of the people in the photos. Additionally, there seems to be extra notes detailing capture risk level for each person. You do not recognize any of the photos, but something about their faces makes your body shake. Okili dokili. Okay, hier ist mal hier hin. The door is locked. Geht nicht. There isn't anything to snip. There's anything to snip here. Okay. There's a key in the Bart locker. The key is engraved with a number. It may be important. Your knitting needles are thin enough to get past the bars. Use them to pull on the key. Yes, you got the office key. There's a man sleeping on the couch. The man has a light dusting of cheese powder on his fingers and beard. His name tag reads Freddy Fungus. Ich glaube, wir können ihn da liegen lassen. There's an ID card on the desk. Look. The ID card has a familiar face on it. Take the ID card. Yes, you took the ID card. An ID card with the name Antonio Tabacci on it. Yes, das ist unser Daddy-O. There's a computer here, look. An infinite maze is running on the screen as a screensaver. It's absolutely mesmerizing to watch. The computer is heavy, too heavy and too many parts. The shelf is lines with binders and folders. You see JIT project documentation, recorded nymph project documentation and advanced cell growth photos among the files. There's an inflatable plastic chair here. You always wanted a chair like this ever since you saw it in a Christmas toy magazine. Actually, you have a secret desire to have an entire house only containing brightly colored inflatable plastic furniture. Except the bed. You want a waterbed. As much as you wanted, it probably couldn't fit through the doorway. There's an inflatable plastic couch here. You always wanted a couch like this ever since you saw it in a couch. Ja, das ist das gleiche. Take? As much as you wanted, okay. Was ist damit? Nee, das ist nix. You would take some if the idea of reading something that looked that boring ever invaded your skull. Das Witzige ist, den da haben wir im Stream getötet, aber kann man auch weiterkommen, ohne ihn zu töten? There might be something in his pockets, but you don't want to risk waking him up. You plunge the shears into the man's neck. He tries to scream, but the only thing that comes out is blood and a horrible gurgling noise. The bleeding corpse is on the couch. Take. Going through the corpse's pockets, you find an ID card reading Master ID. Take it, yes. Das wird jetzt lustig. Hier ist überall nur Blut. Und das ist für seine Schuhe? Nee. Okay. Kann ich hier... Okay. Wir gehen zu 1. You're already on this floor. Gut, dann gehen wir zu Blau. Press the cyan button. Okay, wir sind hier. There's a picture of a yellow circle on the wall. A little plaque is below the picture. It reads, Gold represents absolute perfection and the ultimate goal of all alchemists. While some alchemists desire to literally create gold, many have their own personal gold that they pursue. Ah, the picture is related to the wall. Okay. The metal plaque next to the door reads Archives. Use the master to get in? Yes. Oh boy. He only loves his own memory of you. The attic ladder is in the pantry. Wow. He read your college essay about Ma. Kill yourself in front of him to see if he still has the capacity for emotion. This is what happens when you're an ungrateful brat. Our hair will forever grow as long as our soul has a place to return to. Kill yourself in front of him to see if he can... Aber er hat sie doch schon getötet. Er hat doch Lily schon mehrmals getötet. There's anything to snip you. Okay, hätte ja sein können. Press yellow button. Yes. P4. There's a picture of a red arrow on the wall. A little plaque is below the picture. It reads, Brimstone sulfur represents heat, dryness, and the human soul. In certain religions it is stated that hell smells of sulfur. Alchemic research has dictated that this may be due to amount of probable souls residing in hell's fires. The metal plaque next to the door reads Scrapped Project Repository. Use your mouse state to get in. Yes. What? This is a pushcart. It's probably here to move things in and out of the room. One of the wheels is busted. The box is filled with new glass bottles. There's a glass case with a heart inside. It beats ever slowly. Tendrils are hanging off the top of the tank like a butterfly's chrysalis. Ew, Tendrils sind doch so Muskelstränge, oder nicht? Various dusty bottles on the shelves. The box is filled with new glass bottles. The box is filled with new glass bottles. The box is filled with new glass bottles. More hair is rolling out of the vent. Kann ich irgendwie... There isn't anything to snip hier. Was mit ihren Haaren? Ich würde ihr ja gern was geben, aber ich hab nix. The metal plaque next to the door reads Incinerator. Use the mouse to get in. Yes. Einfach nur die Verbrennungsanlage. The metal plaque next to the door reads Recycle Room. Use the mouse to get in. Leech. Oh boy. Someone is tangled in the hair. Okay, ich kann dir leider nicht helfen. Wenn man dem überhaupt noch helfen kann. Press the pink button. Yes. Was ist das für ein... A large window peers out. It's the inside of the well. Das ist der Raum! Oh mein Gott. No. Was ist denn das für ein rotes Ding hier vor mir? Was ist das? Ist das eine leere Kaffeetasse? The floor is covered in wet hair. Deeper down the hall is a thick liquid. It's the same as in the garden. No more hair, no. No more hair, no. Was ist denn das hier? There's a picture of a green triangle on the wall. A little plaque is below the picture. It reads, Earth is touch, movement, and physicality of the body. A soul must connect to these things in a body in order to claim it as its own. There's a picture of a red triangle on the wall. A little plaque is below the picture. It reads, Fires, love, rage, passion, and hatred all in one form. These are all key factors in a human soul, not just masculine ones. Warum, ne? There's a picture of a blue triangle on the wall. A little plaque is below the picture. It reads, Water is blood, mercury, and the origin of life. In order for a body to operate life and soul, it must contain water. Air is both heat and wet, blood and soul. Souls move like air when not contained within a body. Hier geht's weiter. A bright sign reads, In use, next to the door. Best to stay hidden for now. Und hier? Hier auch. Was ist hier? The metal plaque next to the door reads Nymph Project Body Test Room. Use the ID card to enter. Yes. Oh, yep. This should be the door to the bathroom. It's just more wallpaper behind the door. A ball of yarn is here. It isn't yarn. It's completely filled with oily hair. Jetzt wissen wir, dass Lily Teil von Project Nymph Body Dingsbums ist. Press the blue button. The metal plaque next to the door reads Dark Room. Use the master to get in. Yes. Wo die ganzen Fotos entwickelt werden. Looks like some kind of expensive equipment. Looks like some kind of expensive equipment. Everything smells like chemicals. Expensive looking cameras are sitting on this counter. Ich würde es ja gern kaputt machen, ne? The metal plaque next to the door reads Surgical Lab. A light shines from the red bulb above the door, signifying a surgery is in progress. The metal plaque next to the door reads Barrel Storage. Use Master ID to get in. Yes. Hier ist überall Blut drin. It smells like the bottom of the well. Blut und wahrscheinlich haben die da die ganzen Reste reingekratzt. So reingefegt. Blue-cloaked figure. Yeah, even Freddy's having trouble with it. I heard they're going to start passing it off onto the work-study students. I sure fucking hope not. Nicole's been doing cleaning stuff for the Mercurial building. If they try to make her try to clean up that Azoth shit, I'm going to student resources myself. Just let her do her own thing, man. Oh shit. Is that... Hey, Wow, is your name Lily? Papa said not to talk to strangers. But there's bones and... You think she saw the pitman? Derek, shut the fuck up. Your dad, is he Professor Tabachi? Do you know Papa? Yeah, he should be in the lab. Follow me, kiddo, I'll take you to him. Dude, what about our project? This will be like 5 minutes, relax. Oh no. Wir wissen, was hier passiert. Pink, blau, schwarz. Was ist mit seinem Kopf? Papa? Oh. Lily? Papa! Oh, Lily, what happened to you? You're all wet. Were you out on the rain? There was a voice in the... You heard the well voice again? No, I didn't find anyone when I got to the bottom. I found an elevator and... This is the first time I think you've made it down here. What? Take a look at this, Lily. Huh? Take a look. Good girl. Oh no. Papa? What is... Your next iteration, Lily. It took years, but I finally managed to recreate your body. I'm sorry I couldn't get your hair color right, but that's just the price of working with Azoth. The only difference that needs fixed is your soul. You can't help it being underdeveloped. You always promise to be a good girl, but you always end up breaking my rules one way or another. The first iteration I made fell down the well. It saw me throw a delivery down there and thought it was someone who needed help. The stupid thing didn't even figure out the body was already dead. Didn't even listen to Papa's rule of not going outside alone at night. It tried doing what you did, made a little rope. The rope snapped, but the iteration didn't die at first. As it screamed for help, I realized something. If you act out as a bad girl, you can die and have your soul put into another iteration with a clean slate. Your brain doesn't remember doing anything bad, but your soul will eventually remember that only bad things come from being a bad girl. One day, this will make you the most perfect Lily without any of the actual trauma in your brain. My assistants and I recorded the first one's screams and decided to begin the experiment. I of course had to wonder, how many times will Lily die before she realizes that nothing good comes from disobeying Papa? We call it generation iteration development. Each new generation of Lily becomes smarter and smarter. We have enough meat, so we can keep developing more bodies. I thought someone needed help. Here you are again. You think a voice coming from outside is more important than Papa. Papa? Let's see if this is what it takes for you to put your fingers in your ears and just wait for Papa to come home. Wait, Papa. Still, I gotta say Papa's proud of you for getting all the way down here. Fuck you, Papa! Tell you what, you can be my little apprentice again when you finally learn, okay? Ficker. Also war die Stimme in dem Brunnen einfach nur eine Aufnahme, die die ganze Zeit abgespielt worden ist. Das Ende hatten wir schon im Stream, aber boy oh boy.